first again, but you know, it's not that big a deal. I don't think I would play Razor Hippogriff yet here. So I will just play Perilous Mirror, ship the turn. The unfortunate thing is our Scrap Melter just got a lot worse because now if he plays an artifact, if he didn't attack, which he's probably not going to, then in response to the destroy, he can get some value out of it, but yeah, he's not going to attack here. Alright, so we just need one more plains. So yeah, I mean, had I played this in the other order, it'd been a little better, but so it looks like, yeah, I can just Hippogriff one of my mirror back. Don't have enough to Hippogriff and play it, unfortunately. But yeah, if we get True Conviction out and keep our Hippogriff alive, that would be very, very good for us. This game would be over pretty fast. Of course, he could have things like Revoke Existence or whatever as well, so...
How'd you get 2 out?
You gain, yeah, Hippogriff is a 3-in-1. It's a 3/3 flyer that brings an artifact back and gains you life equal to that artifact's converted mana cost. I really wonder what's in our opponent's hand. He has 4 cards. I hate to think he kept 5 lands, an Arc Trail, and a Barrage Ogre, but maybe he did. Life Staff's good here. Make our Gavalier basically get in there for some damage. Or he can trade here. Alright. Play my gold mirror. Oh. And sorry, I'm just clicking through, not even paying attention. I definitely should have attacked with Hippogriff there. Again, it's one of these when you're talking and playing, and I meant to put that on Hippogriff. When you're talking and playing, you just sometimes make these stupid mistakes. Oh well. Our opponent is doing nothing, luckily, so that means things get super amazing here when we play True Conviction. And even if he's got a Revoke, won't do him any good. But yeah, I wish I had equipped that Life Staff properly. But that's okay. Actually, probably shouldn't have even bothered. I'm just going to put it back on the Gavalier here. So now he's a 4/1 double strike lifelink trample, which is pretty darn amazing.
He gives trample?
He gets trample whenever he gets his equipment bonus. I could attack with Perilous Mirror here. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Because I'm going to be gaining so much life here. And he doesn't have any instant speed ways of getting rid of my True Conviction, so I'll gain a ridiculous amount of life right here. That's fine. You can kill my Gavalier. I'm still hitting for 8 here and gaining 8 life. He has a Revoke in hand that's pretty good for him, which may be why he's not playing anything. Maybe that is what he has, but still.
32.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was a pretty big beating for him. So that's why you play True Conviction. It's just insanely good. Of course, we saw 3 cards from him. Funny to think there was yet another Shatter in that draft. I assume if he's playing Barrage Ogre and he's in that color combination, he has a lot of artifacts, so I don't really have any motivation to take out my artifact removal. And there's nothing really to side in. I mean, I could side in Combat Tricks, which I might consider for the Infect matchup, but I'm not going to do here. So I think everything's fine. I think I'm just going to go on to game 2, and we'll see how it goes. Gandolfo is his name. Yeah, this is a reasonable hand. Needs another white source, but and he's gonna play first. We'll lead with the plains. And ship the turn. Maybe you should have left with a mountain to bluff Galvanic Blast, but whatever. Would definitely want a Galvanic Blast against that guy. But luckily he doesn't do anything to any of our dudes right now, so not a big deal. Just wish he was an artifact. But hey, any artifact he plays, I can shatter it, so...
You're gonna play the shield?
No, you don't want to play the quarter shield just willy-nilly. You want to play it... you don't want to let your opponent know you have any, you don't want to give him any extra information, so there's no point to just play it. Plus, if he has something like a scrap melter, that might motivate him to play it and destroy that. And, that's no good. So he plays Glint Hawk Idol, and he is stuck on mana, so he didn't even have the mana to use Embersmith, which is good. And I will kill Glint Hawk Idol this turn, because it's definitely a problem. And hopefully draw some land soon, but for now I'm fine playing Rustic, because he can't really kill it with Embersmith. He could maybe make me trade with Embersmith if he casts an artifact and then swings. If he wants to give me the option to trade, I'll take it. Even with him stuck on lands, Embersmith is just good. Plus I've got the Hippogriff, but he's really got nothing. He's just kind of stuck here. And we're kind of stuck too. We'll see, maybe he's got an Arc Trail or something. Here I'm fine with just playing Iron Mirror, because we definitely do want to get some more mana. Arc Trail's not very powerful here, unless he Embersmith Arc Trails, but with his mana situation it's not going to happen. No, but he does have the Shatter. It's fine. Again, he just took the note there that we were stuck on lands, which is again why I don't like the whole 16 land configuration. So yeah, here I guess I just swing with Rustic, play Galvanizer, because I'd also be fine with trading Galvanizer for his Embersmith. Keep bluffing Galvanic Blast. I did it last turn, so why not? Although I think he knows pretty well if I had Galvanic Blast, I would be pretty happy to use it on Embersmith. That card can be quite the beating. Yes, I will untap my Rustic, seeing as he's not tapping anything down right now. Alright, so let's...
You almost have metal.
I will have Metalcraft, because I can cast my Quarter Shield. So I'm going to swing here. He wants to trade with with my Galvanizer, that's fine. Which he does. It does kill our Metalcraft, but I'm still okay with that. I mean, some people might disagree with that play, but I mean, he has no creatures on his board, so... And he gets another mountain. I don't know how much white he's playing. He may just be splashing for like an arrest. Auriok Replica is really not worth splashing for, but he may be splashing for it. Yes, I will untap my Rustic. Got a plane, so I can get back something. I think I'm just going to play play the planes. I could tap that with Rustic, but we're so far ahead at this point. I'm fine playing Scrap Melter here. Gets us 3/3 on the board, clears his board, lets us swing in. I could also do Hippogriff and get back a Mirror, and that does give us the advantage because we can play the Mirror next turn and have Metalcraft with a Quarter Shield. But I don't know. I don't feel too bad about this play here. He's. I mean, I think part of the reason I'm reluctant is he has so many shatters at this point, or in his deck, and maybe some revoke existences too, since we didn't see any. Um, you know, that even if I get Metalcraft, it's pretty trivial for him to blow that out. But this is the kind of deck we did want to play against, a deck that's going to run a lot of artifacts here. We just have enough ways to deal with it that that's fine. You know, even if he plays an artifact creature here, we'll happily tap it down with Rustic. He does seem to have something. Koth.
Oh.
Well, that is something. But this is, you know, a lot of people get really excited about pulling Koth in the draft. I mean, he's a money card, so yeah, he is nice to get. But he really is only good if you can play him on turn 4, or if you're already in some sort of huge lead. And of course, right now, you know, he played it this late, it's just going to die. Oh, and we drew another Scrap Melter. So it's just going to die this turn. I guess swing with Scrap Melter and Rustic. He's tapped out, so that's fine, and I'll swing with Golem's Warden as well. And then I think I will Hippogriff this turn. We also have a Stag, so we can destroy yet another artifact. So yeah, he can't really play any artifacts here. So you're going to attack Koth. You're going to attack Koth. So Koth basically drained 4 life, I guess, which is pretty poor value. Maybe he has another one in his hand, though.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, you know, yeah, Koth is... I would sooner play... Well, I mean, I would almost always play a Koth, but I like Venser better than Koth in Limited, I'll say. I'd probably still take the Koth just because it's worth more, but, you know. I don't need the mana at this point because the only spell we would want to cast is True Conviction, which Iron Mirror doesn't help us cast at this point, so I'll take the Galvanizer. Gotta make sure I'm not winding down our timer too bad, but this is already game 2. So 21 minutes left, so we're fine. Last game was so short. So next turn we hit Metalcraft, and we 3, 6, 10, 11, so we still don't quite kill him, but, you know. I don't really mind just hanging back, keeping a bunch of good cards in our hand here. And the Stag and the Scrap Melter. There's a Gold Mirror. Well, now that makes me want to kill that. Although it doesn't trade with any of our dudes here, so it's pretty irrelevant. I think I'll let him... Well, I don't know. Maybe he does need that 5th mana. Yeah, I think I am just going to kill it. Because again, I mean, I don't know what's up with our opponent's deck. It just doesn't seem... You know, he's got a Koth. He's got some removal. I mean, I guess he's got some quality cards. He's got Embersmith. Like, every card he's played, other than Volshock Replica, has actually been pretty quality. He just doesn't seem to have enough. So I don't know what that means. Alright, he's going to revoke our Rustic. So maybe that means he's really scared of...
Artifact.
he's really scared that we're going to get rid of his Gold Mirror here.